Hi, I'm Brian Pride, President of Feather Industries, a feather and down processing company located in Toronto. Since 1946, we have been providing our customers with superior quality and unmatched service. We take pride and care in what we do. What you're about to see is an overview of our buying, processing, testing, and delivery of feathers and down. Please enjoy.
Before seeing the processing, let's first examine the structure of feathers and down. Feathers are light and are the principal covering of birds. They have a very strong structure and primarily enable birds to fly, while warmth is a secondary value. This is because feathers have a flat two-dimensional construction. They have a tubular quill shaft from one end to the other and are unable to trap air effectively. Therefore, they have limited insulation value. Feathers are strong as a result of a central vein, but have reduced softness value. Down is the undercoating of waterfowl and consists of millions of light, fluffy filaments growing from a central quill point. These stringy filaments interlock, creating a three-dimensional structure which traps air and gives down natural insulating ability. The ability of these filaments to trap air is called loft. The loft factor of down is legendary. Down has the ability to keep you warm and dry. Down wicks away any body moisture and transports it through the filaments to the outside of the garment, where it evaporates. The best down comes from a mature bird between 6 and 8 months old, where the down clusters are the largest. Many of these feathers are bought from the Hutterites in Western Canada. This down is superb in quality. It ranks with the best in the world. Other approved suppliers of feathers are Taiwan Hop Leon Feather Works, Kwong Lung Feather, Brome Lake Ducks, King Cole Ducks, and Ura's Down. For manufacturing, Feather Industries utilizes the best equipment made by the German company Lorch. There are several steps involved in processing down and feathers. Feathers are introduced to the processing stream in two ways. The feathers in bales are put into the bale separator. The bales are then broken, sending the feathers into a silo. Feathers in bags are emptied into a reservoir, where they are then transported into the holding silo. The next stage is dedusting, where dust and impurities are removed by a vacuum process. The waste is bagged and shipped to a landfill. This residue represents a biodegradable contribution to the waste cycle. The feathers are then sent to the washing machine. They are washed through repetitive cycles. A biodegradable detergent and degreaser are used. A sanitizing agent is added at the end of the rinsing procedure to ensure that the feathers are as clean and as fresh as possible. Once washed, excess water is removed from the feathers by the extractor. They are then dried, fluffed, and sent through a second dedusting cycle. Next, the feathers are loaded into the silo of the sorter. From here, they are fed into successive chambers where various levels of swiftly moving air force the feathers to float upwards. The lighter the feather, the higher it floats. Each size of feather is removed until the end chamber is left with only the down. Each chamber provides a different blend, satisfying each client's requirements. Before being shipped, all down is tested in the lab. It is tested to ensure cleanliness, purity, down content, species, and filling power. Feather Industries processes approximately 1.5 million pounds of feathers and down each year. Feather Industries ships to clients throughout Canada and the world.
The down industry is a fascinating business as far as I'm concerned. I've been in it well over 20 years. The insulation ability of down is unsurpassed. Nothing can touch it. No matter how much the claims are made by the synthetics, still nothing can beat down. We just watched that clip of what I said back in 1991 about the ability of down. Here we are well over a decade later, and nothing has changed. Down, as far as I'm concerned, still a very superior product and will be for the foreseeable future.